night to day, not cold as sparks of jeans. Light a faster way, digital dreams take shape. Valley moves at the speed of thought. Robots learn our footsteps, building what we taught. Same old world, new codes in the street. Value move faster than words when we speak. They say, slow down, now this ain't a phase. Whole new era loading, watch the screen change. Don't fight the rising current, learn the shape of the swell. Your roots are creative, pick a lane and just excel. Sparks in the palm of your hand. Machines learn the rhythm, code learning, man. Don't call it a threat, not call it a tool. Same fire they fear when the factories move. Mommy go wild, let it swing, let it.
Bobby!
Yay. Love it.
Yes.
That's my favorite one, Ray.
Well, it is. I got more because we are in it. We are in it, Bappy. We have our first little agentic buddy. He's called Sarge. And everybody's you're not really gonna meet him. I'm gonna just go over to the command center, right? He can't speak yet. I still got to put up a lot of things, right?
I mean, what kind of shit is this, Ray? You've had it already a day. Thing can't speak.
That's why he can't speak yet.
Back it up.
He could text me. He text messages me, but no, he cannot speak. And yeah, I'm still doing the security things. Yeah, that's correct, Comfy. I am still doing some things. The firewalls, the memory, and stuff like that. But yes, we'll jump over there, and I'm gonna just show you, Bappy. It's crazy what we were doing. Right?
I love it.
I still got a good week of hanging out and training my man over here. So
hey, you got to let me know what day when we do the show that you're bringing it on. I'm gonna make sure I got my aluminum foil hat so I'm protected.
Yes, yeah. Well, you're good. That's why I told you. I've been telling everybody in the house, do not connect to the Starlink. Right? Leave Starlink alone. If you see it on your phone, let it be. Right?
Let it be. That's gonna be Lou's song today.
It is. That's because that's going to be Sarge's. That's Sarge's. He's going to be doing his thing. But yes, crypto fear and greed, man. We're in Friday. You got Trump and the Supreme Court coming down with their decisions. And then I just heard his response. And
what was his response?
He said we're going to add 10 more percent. He's going to add 10 more percent to all tariffs. He's using another type of some kind of another U.S. code, whatever, right? And I'm sure you know how it all works, man.
Yeah.
They just keep throwing it. Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Insane.
It is insane. Yeah. So I think we're probably still in the single digits. Yeah.
Yeah. If we're not single digit, I'm going to say 9 or 10.
Oh, okay. I got it.
So I think we last time we looked, what were we, like 7, maybe 8?
And we are still 8. But yes,
okay.
7. Look, it is. This is just FUD central, man. But there is reason too. Like even though you're at 65,000, 67,000 with Bitcoin, this has been the worst. That's why I titled it, right? It has been the worst start for Bitcoin in its history, Bappy. We've never had two down months, January and February, like this. Yeah, not a good start.
Well, I mean, the good news is, I guess there's only one way. Well, I guess that's not true. It could still go down, but hopefully there's only one way, and that's up.
Yes, that is true, man. Yes, absolutely. But here, like I said, just going to go through the news. Then we'll get into some Openclaw. Yeah. But like it's exciting. Crypto today. Yeah. And like I said, Bitcoin shrugged off the Supreme Court ruling. Not much, man. I mean, I would think there would be more FUD, but yeah, a 6-3 decision. Yeah. Even the couple of I guess you would say more conservative judges went over to the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to a space today that Sal posted this morning early. And I don't know I couldn't tell you who the people were that are on there, but what they said was that, there was, I'm gonna get it wrong, but X number of people that had 1,000 plus Bitcoin, and those people bought up a crazy amount more at this price. So I would say, the people who are strong in Bitcoin believe that this is the bottom. Hopefully they're right.
So you said what you're saying, whales whales
Yep.
that hold 1,000 more
Thousand or
Bitcoin.
more
Yeah.
bought. And I don't remember what the number was, but for some reason 200,000 is what is in my mind. So I don't know what
Well,
that means in the world of
yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, they know that's true though. That's conviction, right? And yeah, I mean, again, it's not anywhere near anything with like because we're gonna get in a story talking about. You see a lot of Google trends because I watched that with marketing
Yeah.
and keywords. A lot of people going to zero, right? You,
Yeah, I
you know
mean, come on.
you're getting close to the bottom when you hear that garbage because
Listen, like, here's what I'm gonna say, and I don't like to swear like this, but you're fucking stupid. That's just an
right.
ignorant statement. That's a
Yeah.
dumb statement.
Yeah, well, it is. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just people. That's just people maybe trying to load up more.
Yeah.
So who knows? But that's what's going on, and yeah, that now Trump though he did like I said a double reverse, and he added 10% more in tariffs globally, right? Not just on one country. He brought up some other, and I didn't bring up the story because again I'd still marinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll go back to the Supreme Court too.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
it's hard to watch anymore.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Happy Friday, Robin. Good to see
Robin,
you.
what's up?
Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yes. But yeah, it is what it is, man. And then here you go. The House Democrats press Treasury on World Liberty Financial Bank charter and a UAE stake. That's the biggest kind of thing that's holding all this up too, right? Is this the Trump family and all of their crypto holdings and companies and projects and all this stuff, right? It does give it gives the Democrats some ammo, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, there's no other way to look at it, right? It
No.
really does.
100%.
So he should have pumped the brakes or did something different. Maybe just let his sons. And I know that's kind of what the story is. His sons are running all this stuff and family. But here it is: 187 billion flowing to Trump-affiliated entities, while the company pursued a national trust bank from comptroller of Office of Comptroller and Currency. But yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Nothing but, and even to his little his meme coin, just wrecked the crypto market, man. But there you go. The White House floats stablecoin reward limits. Yeah, he's moving over more with the banks, man. And I do not get it. Right?
Well, I get it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, think about in the government, what are the things that prop up the government? You got your pharmaceutical companies, medical
insurance. Yep.
You got insurance, you got banks. Those are all the things that are holding them up. So why wouldn't he?
Right. Yeah, it's true. But I would say is that the banks debanked him. That's what I would say, Bappy. He was got into crypto because they debanked him when he was in
they were
New York
kicking him out.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I would remember that, and I would be like, you know what? Goodbye. Right?
Yeah.
See you. So I don't know. Just saying that that is what's going on. That's kind of why I got into crypto. What's up, Sid? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you.
How you doing, Sid?
Right on. But yeah, I mean that's he should have some recollection, right? What the banks treated him.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about, Babby. So yeah, I don't know. You might like this chart, you might not like the chart, but it's just showing you performance by year, right? So the green line is up years, right? When Bitcoin had up years, right?
Yep.
Down years. The blue line or the red line is down years, election years, right? So election years is blue. And then you got this dotted purple line is post-election years. And this little black line down here that's just kind of all looking crazy is this year. Yeah?
I thought that was just like a hair on the screen, Ray.
I decided to clean it off, right? Had to wipe it off, right? But it is not a great start. Right, start for this stuff, even on the down years, right? The big bear markets, and we're still below that.
Yeah.
So something's different. All I got, we've been talking about how this cycle, it might be something different because it is acting different, man. Just in 50 days, it's down 23%.
Yeah.
And again, 2 months in a row, not normal, right? In January,
see how it maybe reacts if we start dropping some heat on Iran tomorrow.
That'll really get it going.
Hey, listen. Typically, any type of war I don't even know that constitutes one. The stock market reacts positively.
Not something like that. Middle East, I think something like a Venezuela, that's different, right?
Yeah.
Not sure how powerful.
Yeah, that's not really a war. If you're in
Right.
and out in just a few days, that's just an
air campaign.
That's like a burp, you know.
That was a nice air campaign in and out.
Right.
That's what I would like to see if we ever do any of that kind of stuff, right? We never really need boots on the ground, right?
No,
I mean,
not
unless
anymore.
we're taking over places, because that's why you need them there.
Yep.
You don't need any of that stuff. I did see too, and I don't know. Again, I don't want to be fooled by AI, but I saw China throwing out their little androids, little robots with guns. They had them out there on the field training. Now, again, I don't know if it was it might have been like just some kind of fake, stuff like that.
That could have been AI.
It could have been AI. Could have been AI. Yes.
Those things get out on the battlefield, they trip and fall. They start shooting the people behind them. It would be mayhem.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes. But even the ETFs, man, they're just hemorrhaging. Yeah, you're down.
No. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Yeah, like 4 billion in the last 5 weeks. Yeah.
And those guys on that space talked about the ETFs, and they, obviously we talked about it before, bringing like more legitimacy to crypto, but man, it's just a brutal market right now.
Yeah. And Bitcoin has been knocked out of the top 10 global assets, right? We were all celebrating it over a year ago, talking about it getting in there. It's now trailing Tesla and Saudi Aramco. Aramco,
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting stuff, but we shall see. But like I said, that was wild. I thought it would drop more, but what's funny? It just seems like what people are. There's no retail, no nothing. Nobody's even paying attention at all, right? It didn't move up. It didn't move down. They were talking about a little pump, but 2%. That's not pumping over here. Yeah.
I think, what I think it is, Ray, is, how you guys always say, I forget the term you use, but basically we're still in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But because we're still in the beginning, if you look at global assets, investments, crypto is still relatively small.
Right. It is. It's only like it was at 2 point. Well, it's like a little 2 trillion now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, compared to big, stock, gold, all of the things, massive, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And it is those things. That's why it is, like you said. But that's the song, Bappy. End of the beginning. Well, I think we're at the end of the beginning, Bappy. We'll see. But I'm telling you, my big thing, and this is why I got into like I said, Openclaw. You're gonna find a real use case for crypto. Not like Bitcoin's not, but something that, there's going to be trillions of transactions because these AIs are going to use it, right? They're not going to use the digital dollar. They're going to use cryptocurrency rails.
Right.
Yeah?
And it's like they're consistently looking for the next. Well, here's the next.
It is but it's not the next like a stupid lottery meme coin crap.
No,
right?
no.
This is real use case, right?
Yeah, evolution
of yes, technology that's about to explode, right?
Yep.
So that's all I'm saying, right? And that I think that'll be now. DeFi was a big one. I thought DeFi was very interesting. That's what got me interested in crypto, like to really lock in, because I'm all about that, right? You don't have to tell me to get rid of my bank. I'm happy, yeah,
right.
So that's kind of like I said, that was the other one, right? Of course, got into NFTs and all those things too, but we just never really saw the main real use case of crypto. Yeah, but I think this might be one. Yeah, might be one. There's my guy. Good. What's up,
There he is.
What's up, boys? Happy weekend, son. Yes, happy beginning of the weekend, son.
Strap on your aluminum foil.
Yeah, Comfy. He's up and alive. He's kicking around, and he doesn't shut down. He's just over here. Yeah, but I haven't been continuous to prompt. He does ask, "Hey, man, I'm just hanging out, right? You gonna give me anything to do, right?"
Has it gone through any coins yet?
Right? Oh no, I haven't. No. Everything we've been doing is just setting them up.
Set up. Okay. All right.
Set them up, get them all like I said, the big thing, the problem, and anybody that's doing Openclaw will tell you, is the memory. Because you could be working on something really like cool, right? And then the next day it forgets everything, right?
Oh, it's just like regular AI right now.
Kind of, but we can fix that. That's what I'm saying. You just have to put the right files, MD files, right? And that's what I'm saying. We'll get into it. But you can make it like, but that's what I'm saying. That's why this is cool. Like you are at the beginning of something pretty massive. This is a massive thing. And it's open source, right? As we can bolt on things and do things that we like, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. GW Rich, good evening with you guys. It's Rework Friday, but the weekend is coming. Yes, it is. It is. Thank you for joining us, GW Rich. Right on.
Good stuff yesterday, Wednesday, GW.
Yeah, right. He is. I told you, he's a smart guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Night Owl? Good to see you.
What's up, Night Owl?
Thanks for joining us. Right on. Apex. What up, bro?
Apex. What up?
Yo. Yep. But yeah, no, I mean we went through that already with the Supreme Court, but whatever, man. I don't even know, man. Like I said, I know how the executive branch works. I know how the legislative branch works, and I know how the judiciary works. I didn't know they do all this stuff, right? I thought this would be more under like policy, right? This is world policy. He's the president, and I think they don't. I don't understand why they're getting a little.
Well, this is how it works right now, is because they're so separated. There's no work together. So as a result of that, you gotta, if you raise your right arm, then I'm gonna figure out what you did wrong raising your right arm. They gotta evaluate literally everything.
Yep. Dan, good to see you, Dan. Happy Friday. You the man. Dan. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. But yes, we shall see. Again, just kind of piggybacking. Still, but like what everybody's been talking about, it didn't rock crypto at all, right?
No.
Not even. Let me see. I didn't even look. It's been.
I didn't even see how the market ended up today. I don't think it really affected anything.
I don't think. I know, it's kind of crazy. That's what I'm saying. They've brought in almost, hundreds of billions. Look, it's green. What the heck? It's green. Well, it's just kind of sideways, right? There's nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still like 2.4 trillion. But yeah, I'm surprised nothing happened. It was a big nothing burger. Look how crazy that's a big story, Pappy, right?
Yeah, that is a big story.
and nothing affected. I don't know. I'm saying I think the world's broken. The world might be broken, everybody.
But the world's been broken for a long time, right?
It is. And then look, this is what I was telling you. He's floating out this limited stablecoin rewards in the third crypto bank meeting. Sure. So, meeting with bank executives, Coinbase, Ripple, all those big wigs in crypto, and kind of talking it up about, right, is let's meet in the middle, right? This is the third meeting in about 16 days. And with crypto banks in the White House. No deal reached, but they keep saying progress was made.
But there'll be no deal reached, because then it's going to have to go through Congress and the Senate.
Right.
And they're going to squash all of that because they aren't getting what they want on the other stuff. So it's like, this is weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But, like the third parties, exchanges like Coinbase, we know that they're there, Brian Armstrong, offering stablecoin rewards only tied to transaction activity, not on idle balances, right? Because they're doing that over in Coinbase now. You stake your stuff over there, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But earning yield on idle balances is effectively off the table. And that's what I'm telling you, Bappy. That's what I loved about the DeFi. You could do that, right? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Like I said, maybe centralized exchanges. Maybe it's different with decentralization. But, it's probably obviously illegal across the board if they're going to do that.
Right.
That's crazy, bro, because that's DeFi. Yeah.
Yeah.
The banks originally feared that they're like, what is it, $500 billion in deposits are going to jet out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're more afraid of competition, Bappy.
Oh, well, they've been a one-man show. right?
Well, I thought we're not. I thought the United States of America it doesn't allow monopolies. I thought that was the. Is that the? I thought that was the word on the street. Yeah,
That should be the word,
it is. You're not
except for when
supposed
it
to have
comes to the
monopolies.
government.
Hey, you know what's funny is they say you're not allowed to have monopolies, but the media is the monopoly, right? You can't compete with that. There's really only three companies that own all CBS, NBC, all that. We all know.
Ray, you got to get on that. You still got a rotary phone in that house somewhere. I know. You got to get on that phone and call your girl Nancy. She'll tell you everything you need to know.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah.
She's in it. She's in it. There's Nancy. How's it going, Nancy?
Different Nancy.
Happy Friday, Ray and Bappy. Thank you, Nancy. Good to see you. Appreciate you joining us. But yeah, you know, that's the main thing. Is these people are not wanting competition, and that hurts us in anything across the board. If you don't have competition, that's why our insurance is terrible. Everybody, there is no competition.
Crazy.
It's the same thing, right? I used to say this with my just even because I had LASIK surgery, right?
I had that too. It was amazing.
It was amazing. And look, back in the day, it was pretty expensive. I look at prices now, not too bad, right? I mean, it was like $5,000 back then.
I want to say it was 3, and I negotiated it down. And then I said, "Do I really want to go have somebody do something on my eyes that I negotiated down?"
I didn't want to bring any coupons. I didn't want to do any of that stuff.
I got the coupons, right? And it was good.
Hey, well, good.
It's still good. I still don't wear glasses.
Well, no, mine are starting to wear off. But last time the ophthalmologist, she told me, she's like, well, you know what? You're old. Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
It's not that. Well, it's been like 15 years. But anyways, all I'm saying, why I brought that up, competition, Pappy, right? You can shop around for, like you just said, Laser, who's got a good deal, right? I wouldn't go in the back alley and be like, you're doing it for $250.
That'd be like those people doing I don't even know the fillers and all that was using like caulking or something. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, we don't want any of that. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, that's the problem, man. And that's what's going on with these lunatics. Yeah. But this is what I was telling you, Google searches for Bitcoin going to 0. It is the highest since 2022. And I don't know, you weren't around back then, but that's when this collapsed right there. FTX?
Yeah.
You know what that is? I'm just asking. Yeah.
I've definitely heard of it.
It was the biggest exchange. It was a centralized exchange like Coinbase. Yeah. All the politicians were all about it, right? They were running Super Bowl commercials about it. A lot of Hollywood athletes, they were all shilling it, right?
Yeah.
And yes, they just didn't have anything, bro. It was a
crazy
house of mirrors. It was a house of cards. My bad.
Well, that's man, it's like because there's no regulations, right?
Yeah, I know.
So like, I understand that, the DeFi part of it is like, oh, this is great, but that's the shit you get with it.
Yeah, it is. That's what's going on, man. They're a bunch of people, man. They just that's why even too, I'm not gonna tell everybody when I start showing you my little Openclaw. What's up, Sal? Good to see you.
What do you say, Sal?
Hi, guys.
Right on. But yeah, I'm not going to, encourage everybody to just jump on this Openclaw train because, it's not something to just be, dilly-dallying around. Same thing with this, right? So some people shouldn't even been messing around with this, right? Because they have no idea what they're doing. They're just buying something because they thought it was going to be a lottery, right?
Yeah.
So same concept. So, I don't understand these people, but oh well. But 2022 fear was internal. That you don't know. That's another one. Celsius. That was another thing that collapsed back in 2022. FTX like that. But this is more macro driven, and it's just kind of amplified, right? Of all of this crazy news. Hey, did you see though? You see Trump? He's trying to change the narrative. He's releasing UFO files. Yeah, all UFO stuff. No. He's going to do it, Sal.
No, I mean, I think it's funny that he's doing that.
Distraction.
Yeah, why he's doing that?
Distraction.
To try to distract from not releasing the Epstein stuff.
Well, it's more. It's all good. Like, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. My crypto adventures. Healthy competition is good. Levels. You have to have it, or That's what we were talking about. That's why the banks don't want anything to do with any of that yield that that they're all negotiating for this Clarity Act, right? They're clowns. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on here. With this is people, they just don't understand what's going on with Bitcoin. And now it's the biggest time anybody been searching that term, Bitcoin going to zero. While it's at 66, 67,000 a token, right? It's going to zero. Oh, clowns.
Bitcoin's going to be pumping soon just because of all this narrative right now.
Yeah, when you hear all this kind of stuff, right? All we need is, what is that guy? What is the guy on MSNBC? Kramer. All we need to say is, get out, man. Don't do it. That's all we got to hear. Yeah. Hey, Lord Paxman, Bappy, remember, you're not on Spaces. That's correct. I know.
All right. I got you.
Yes, that's it. Because they will ban us. Or not ban us.
You got to put your little thing on the bottom, too.
Oh, yeah, your banner.
There you go. Thank you.
Your disclaimer.
There it is. There we go. Right on.
So I was telling Ray about that. I jumped into that space for a little bit with you today that you posted this morning.
One?
It was this morning. The guys were talking about
earlier this morning. I was in a few spaces, right?
Yeah, early,
like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, roughly. Yep.
Yeah, I go to that space every morning.
The guys were talking about people with 1,000 or more Bitcoin in their wallet were purchasing, and I couldn't remember the exact numbers.
All right.
You're talking about Bitcoin. Good morning, Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just seeing. Let me see if I'm.
Wait, are you asking me a question? I'm sorry. Were you asking me that question?
No, I was asking if you remembered like the numbers, because he said, I know it was people with at least 1,000 Bitcoin, which Ray's calling like the whales, right? Larger holders of Bitcoin, and they were saying that they purchased X number amount more of Bitcoin here down at the bottom.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember what numbers he said. I don't know the exact numbers.
Yeah, I thought he said 200,000, but I didn't write anything down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Because so much I was paying attention. They talk about the same thing like every morning, so I'm sure he'll say it again Monday.
Got it.
Do you all hear an echo?
Now I do. I hear you echoing.
Yep.
Okay. So then I'm going to have to hold off, everybody. Hold on. I was trying to bring him in, but...
You trying to bring Sarge in?
Sarge was asking. He's like, he's ready. But
Sarge is going to roll in.
He can't.
Does he have a voice yet?
Well, no. That's what I said. I'm going to show you. I got to add. That's a tool, right? So the more you add, the more memory it uses, the more RAM. Like I said, you got to be selective. But you can also kind of have some over here sitting, and then it can go use it and then put it back instead of putting it all on. All I'm saying is a lot, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got him live yesterday, and like I said, I don't know. It's echoing, so I might not bring him in, but we'll talk about it. Yeah. But he's alive, Sal. He's made it. Yes. He's up and running, and it was crazy setting it up because I was stuck on something that nobody talks about, right? I don't know why.
What was it?
It was called Homebrew.
Or can you not talk about it?
No, I can talk about it. It's called Homebrew. It's something that supposedly sets up itself when you're deploying this Openclaw and thing. It's supposed to do it normally. It didn't do it normally for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it was a whole that was a whole 3.5, 4 hours, right? Of just
so how does it set itself up? Like, how does it do it itself without you pushing it?
What do you mean? No, you got the command, right? And you're just putting in code. You just follow, and I'm going to go to the site's Openclaw, and you just follow the order. Plus, I had my buddy. We were going on doing it together, but he never ran into that problem. So I just cut off the line and then dove deep into whatever this is with the homebrew, and then Plus, the big cool thing, like what's different about this and why I took my time, Sal and Bappy, is this is full. It's full on, right? It's its own thing. The other people that were helping me, they have it kind of contained.
Yeah,
right?
Yours is autonomous.
And it is. I can just actually message mine and say, hey, do this. And it will go off, go off on its own, go collect what it needs, bring it back, and do those type of things, right? So that's the different part. Plus, I got it its own phone, its own Apple ID. It's got its own thing. All right. We're going full because it's not my account, right? Whatever. I don't care. It's just a throwaway phone. But we're gonna play around. We're gonna see. Yeah. But
Ray said it's making lunch appointments for us.
Oh, that's easy. That's it. Once I set up the voice, it's easy. Seriously. I mean, I think that
you're gonna have to. I'm excited because I mean, if it works out for you, I want to do one, but I don't want to go like all detail like you did. I don't need it to have a phone and all that crap. I don't think, but
right.
I mean, if I do, I'll get one.
No, it's just about like how much you're gonna like, because it can like as you hear comfy, right? It can leak out into other things, right? That's why I did with, like I said, with the Starlink, the phone, its own Gmail, all of its own stuff has nothing. There's nothing over there that has anything to do with me, right?
Yeah, I got a wiped laptop that I wiped and got it going and everything. So I've never used it or anything, so I'm gonna do it with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. After I see what yours does.
Sure. After you see. All good.
Ray's gonna tell us one day we're gonna get on. He's like, I walked outside, all the cars are wrecked. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, I'm glad I don't have a Tesla, so it doesn't do that. But I did tell everybody in the house, like, hey, don't connect to the Sky, the Skynet out there. Leave Skynet alone, or he's gonna crawl up in your phone. So yes, it's all good.
You need to call that network like some kind of Poison 3.0 or something like that.
If you connect, you die, right?
Yeah.
That's it. You're digital death. Digital death. That's what you call it. There you go. But it is, like I said, it is interesting. But I'm just at the baby stages, right? Seriously. Because that's what I was telling Bappy before you got on. I'm probably a good week of training it, Sal. Right?
Just the setup part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to do it for like things like I said, for marketing, traffic, right? I think that's going to be an amazing thing for it, right? Just getting traffic, because it can do automated things 24/7, and that's what I'm saying. Very simple because we have the skills. I know what to tell it and talk about for it to do, right? So yeah, it's just going to be interesting. Going to be fun. Plus, like I said, I got another buddy right now. So we're working together. We're going to get more, like you said, maybe Sal, but we're going to start kind of grouping together, right? Hanging out on a live, right? Not on YouTube. It doesn't have to be YouTube, but we're going to be doing it, right? All day, kind of doing your thing, bouncing off ideas and just kind of building, right? It's fun. This is what it's all about. It's what we've been waiting for, right? Finally feels like
Martinez.
Friday. That's right, Martinez. It does. Happy Friday, brother. It is crazy. But here it is again with Trump. Again, his World Liberty Plots exit mechanism. He keeps doing more things with this company, right? World Liberty Financial. He's tokenizing Maldives hotel tokenization project. So and so again, it's not him. It's his sons, right?
Right.
He's definitely full on deep into it because this is the same thing with their sons got into when he was doing the Trump token, the Melania token, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So, it's ETH Denver, isn't it? The ETH Denver is going on right now too, because this is another event. I'm just saying. But
yeah, I think it's over this weekend.
Yeah.
What was the guys on those spaces are saying? There's a Vegas one coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got a golf trip in Vegas, and then the BTC conference that's every year in Vegas.
Okay, got it.
Right on. Well, I'm going to move along just too because I got to get to like I said, all of this because you should see this is not something simple with the Openclaw, and it's going to get easier, everybody. But I want to get ahead of this, yeah. And then here you go with the state lawsuit, losing streak. Kalshi, Nab's victory in Tennessee. So that's something. They got booted out, right? With doing some of that, those with the Kalshi and the Poly Market, right?
Yeah.
But now, I guess they won a victory, and that's kind of what they're talking about. Federal Judge Alita, I believe. Let me see that. Yeah. I can't find her, but yes. Anyways, granted Kalshi a preliminary injunction in Tennessee. So sports event contracts qualify as swaps under the Commodity Exchange Act. Federal jurisdiction, state gambling laws don't apply. So that's kind of, again, people overstepping their boundaries. But we'll see, right? But that's
That
something good.
commercial I told you about, Ray, for them.
Yeah.
If you Google it, you'll see it. You'll find it, and it is gonna go live. Not the one that I saw, but they came up with a commercial that I guess Disney maybe approved, and it's gonna go live during the NBA playoffs or finals. I can't remember.
Okay. What were you want me to search? Or
If you Google calci
Yeah, I know Kalshi. Yeah, I
yeah,
got you.
if you Google the commercial, you'll see it, and it's just a quick commercial, and it's kind of a lot of it's all AI, and
Disney.
it's clean. You don't have to worry about like it being something questionable.
So I won't
But
do the volume though, right?
if you do, there's one that said it's all the same. They're all the same commercial.
Okay. Is this it?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, you could definitely tell it's AI. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
this
all
dude.
AI.
Right on. Eggs in a pool. Betting.
Yeah.
There you go.
She's in a tornado screaming. He's trying to interview her.
This is AI, man. It's just crazy. There you go. Yeah. I like it. We shall see with the old Kalshi.
Yeah.
All right, now they're back.
Same thing as Poly Market, I think.
Huh? Power market. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, any of those. Yeah, there's a couple of them, but it's going to get more. You're going to see even too, like the fantasy sports, right?
Yep.
They're going to go. Everybody's going to get into that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big one, right? It's big, massive stuff. And then wrapping it up, Brad Garlinghouse says Clarity Bill has a 90% chance of passing by the end of April. Yeah, we should bet on this. What do we think? We think yes? No? You
I think it's already changed.
By
I think
April?
it's
Hell no. Not just no. I'm putting that at 0, Ray.
No? Okay. What do you say, Sal?
I don't know. I feel like he knows something.
I would think so. He's in those.
You know what I mean? Just because of I don't know. I just feel like he knows something that's up. I don't like XRP at all, but I would like it in this moment in time. Yeah, I would grab a little bag of it, probably not financial advice, but I think something's up.
There was another news story related to XRP that I saw today, and I can't even regurgitate what it was, but it was predicting something pretty big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, they're in it, right? I mean, definitely, even like I said, but part of the banks. I mean, he's well-connected guy, and like Sal said,
the thing is, like, if we got stable coins, what do we need them for now? You know
I
what
know.
I mean? Like, if they were supposed to be the whole financial whatever, but
I've said that.
I don't
I
know.
mean, same thing, right? It is very similar, but that's what they talk about with their stuff. It just is all connected already into the financial system, right?
I think that's the
I-
big key to it, Sal, is that they're the first ones plugged into the higher ups.
I seen an article with them and something to do with the quantum computing and XRP.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know how that's going to come into play, but
Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, like I said, he's not a dumb guy. He's a smart guy, and everything they've done is pretty, because they have built an army, right? One thing about Ripple and the Ripple army and all that, you find that it's a lot of, I wouldn't say new people, but they only do XRP, right? They're very loyal to XRP,
Yep.
right? And that I mean, I don't care either way. That's a good way to build your community, right? You want that kind of do or die, because that's what they are. I mean, that's why they call them the XRP army. But they're also usually very, very, I guess, naive to the rest of crypto. They don't really know, other than XRP. They don't know all the other cool things that are going on, right, with other projects and stuff. So
He said,
I don't know.
yeah, and
that guy on the
definitely
Spaces.
Go ahead. What's
Uh-huh.
that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sal.
No, Babby, go ahead, finish.
The guy on the Spaces this morning, Sal, what did he say? He said put out on your X like this phrase about XRP and see how many people jump in. And he goes, you're gonna see how many people comment just because you said something negative against XRP.
Yeah.
I don't
No, it
recall
wasn't
what.
negative. It wasn't negative. It was positive. You
Okay.
were, yeah. Wasn't saying something negative. It was saying something positive, and they were just saying how many people would comment on it. XRP
Yeah.
followers.
Well, it's because they've been waiting forever, Sal.
Oh, I know. I know.
So yes,
I
they're
know
just
that.
waiting, right?
Hey Ray, remember XRP is gonna hit 205 by the end of
205
January.
Okay, Lou, what is this one? Chicks and Cars in the Third World War. Colin, he skipped right to it. We didn't even have the song. We didn't even have the song, Lou. I didn't even see it up there, bro.
What did I say? I gave him a name of a song. Maybe he's reiterating what that song was. I don't even remember what that damn song was now.
That's right. No, I do. I remember you said that. That's exactly right. But everybody, kind of like I said, just as what we're talking about here, just like there's a lot of documentation for Openclaw. By far, this is the most powerful technology that has really ever been released, at least to the open public, right? Us that get to have your little grubby hands on this kind of stuff. Yes, thank you, bro. Smash the like button and subscribe, and if you haven't, right, hit the little notification bell, and you'll get these videos. We're going to be talking about this stuff all the time, and yeah, all about crypto, AI, and share it out, everybody. But thanks, bro. But Openclaw is a self-hosted gateway that connects your favorite chat apps, WhatsApp, and mine. Everybody's on Telegram. You will soon meet Sarge in the Web3 Wise Guys. I'm gonna put him in there, but I'm not gonna let him interact with y'all. Okay, I'm just saying he might just go blurting out craziness, right? But I'm not gonna let you go and interact with him. At least not yet, right? You gotta slow the reins, right, with that guy. So who's it for? Developers and power users who want a personal AI assistant that they can message from anywhere, right? It is pretty cool. Like I said, it's on that phone. I can just talk to it through Telegram. It'll do things. And then maybe by the time I get home, I could have something built over here and do some cool stuff with it, right? But it's more than that, right? Like I said, I like the video capabilities, right, that it can do. It's going to help me a lot with content creation, right? That's not a lot of the other things they call cron jobs, where you can every morning it will put packages together for me, right? And things that normally, like even this show takes me about 3 hours to go through all the tabs. I don't just ask AI. I go through things that I want to talk about and I think is relevant to what we're all doing, and that takes me some time. Now, this type of thing, I can tell it the same things that I do every morning, and it will do the same thing. And that's what I mean, right? You just train it, and that's what the cool thing about doing this with it, right? It is wide open, and you train it. That's what's cool about it. That open source stuff that I'm talking about. Yeah.
So Ray, is there, when you're getting it set up, is there like a good roadmap that you follow, like in kind of like instructions, or are you having to ask your buddy who had already done it?
Well, I did, because that made me feel much more comfortable. But I have a full document. It's a checklist. Same thing. I can send it to you, Sal, when you're ready. Anybody that's listening, I can send you the document, right? And yeah, I mean that's kind of what I've been doing, is so we can have. Because look, I know people have said, "Hey, why don't you just record it?" No, I'm not. I got API keys. You have a ridiculous amount of my personal stuff that is going in here. And if somebody gets a hold of that, right, it wipes out everything, right? Somebody uses $8,000 of a large language model in my name, right? Or in somebody else's name.
Or they turn your Tesla on and drive it to their location.
It's true. That's right. Yes. But that's why you don't do that. It's why you see some of those guys, they're kind of, showing you step by step, but you're only going to get documents. That's what I want to do. Checklists, right? Checklists that go down. But there's a lot of ways to set it up. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Self-hosted. That's what we're doing, right?
That's the one you're doing.
That's what we're doing, right? It is. It's all on its own network, its own thing. Agent native, open source, right? All of these things is, like I said, what makes this thing powerful. It's crazy. This is literally the site, openclaw.ai, right? Like you were asking, Sal. I mean, when you initially start this, that's it right there, Sal. That's the thing, right? That you're going to put in your command, yeah. and then you're going to push it. Now it is different, right? You got Windows, and I can change it up here, and it knows I'm on Windows, or I could do Mac, right? That's where I started. Yeah. But then right after this, everybody, right after I did this, another 3.5 hours setting up this homebrew, right? Right after that. It's like
because it didn't work properly, right? Or
something on that Mac was meshing with it. And what I did at first, like I said, I was on the call with my buddy, but then I just went to ChatGPT and we went back and forth. And Claude, right? Claude. We were going back and forth. Look, this is what I'm getting. I was sending it all the failed notices and all the code. Uh-oh. What happened? Did it lose me? Or is that just lost?
No, you're good.
Okay. It disappeared for me. That whatever that was. Yeah.
That's Sarge. Damn Sarge.
Yeah, I do. We're gonna have a couple of freak out moments in here. Yeah. But yes, when I was stuck, I just pushed all the code to Claude, right? Said, Claude, please tell me what is wrong. And that's it. That's what's awesome. You cannot be scared of asking these other models what the problem is, because you're not going to get any better answers. Because look, I can't see it, right? I'm not sharing your screen with it. You get used to working, so it did go off, right? It did, right? It's just us three on here now, right?
Yeah, just us three now.
Okay. So it did go off. But yeah, you have to get, that's the easy, and it was the best, right? It gave me everything to do, right? And it was a lot, right? It was a lot, but that's not a problem when you're giving the exact information, right? Copy and paste. It will tell you, copy and paste this code and do this, right? When it comes back with maybe these 3 different like answers, tell me which one it is. And I went back and I gave it to it, right? And then it goes, okay, now this is the road we're going down. And then it walked you through it, right? So that's what I'm saying is don't be scared of that. That's the best.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth with ChatGPT doing that, and he's still not giving me the right thing. He'll fix one thing, and then the other thing doesn't work. And I'm like, what the hell? It's still getting the same error codes. This has been like almost a week now, because then I get stopped because of my credits. So
yeah,
it's annoying.
The best one.
No code.
Yeah, the best one is the Claude, Sal, because of it. I mean, you probably would need the paid model, right? But it is the best. Yeah, I mean, I think it's $20, but you are going to get the best answers from that one. Yeah, and
yeah. I think I paid. Oh wait, no. What did I pay for? I did something. I need API keys, so I paid something for the API keys. I actually just paid for a few models recently, but
okay. Hey, I went with the cheapest one. I used Kimmy, right, for the brain. And look, when I go to the next, like I said, I got a couple of them because I was going through all this stuff of trying to figure out what is going to be the best, kind of model to do this. It's not the best, but when I'm initially setting this up, everybody, right? Why are you going to go use the Mac Daddy of Mac Daddy models, right? Just work your, because the other ones are perfectly fine to help you get all your structure, all your memory, all of that kind of stuff installed. Use the cheapest model, right? There's no reason to go on using Claude or OpenAI to go set all that crazy stuff up. Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. Even that, training it, right? And then later you can switch and say, hey, look, when you're doing some developing, right? With developing, making code and doing that stuff, now you use Claude, right? Now you use Grok or something like that. But yeah, this other stuff where we're just kind of talking and chatting, don't use that stuff. But that's what I'm saying. See, I don't know why, but now, see, it's already starting, man. It won't let me. It won't let me share. Crazy. What is going on, guy? Oh, look, I'm even off this. It just kicked me out of StreamYard. Oof. Give me a second, everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. But it's fun. I mean, I didn't get irritated. I'm learning a lot because I've never coded at all, right? I've never and that is like a whole foreign language to me. But yeah, it's good stuff to learn. All right.
Yeah, for sure. You should definitely. It's definitely good to learn coding, even though I know we got AI now and everything, but it's hard to work with an AI when it comes to coding work because you don't know coding. You don't know what you're missing and where it's supposed to go. And Because they don't give you details specifically how to do things. They just kind of throw it at you, thinking that you already know it, you know?
Right.
So I had to learn everything. I had to learn where to put the files and the folders and, you know, what and the indexes, all that crap. And I still don't even know half.
I know I don't eat. Like I said, I don't either. But that's why it's okay to go back and forth with the thing. So there you go.
Hi, Grumpy.
But like I said, it's and it's still not coming up. Let me see if I bring it up here now. Add. It doesn't have anything. No.
Sarge is mad at you because you didn't bring him on the
He
show.
Did. I kicked him off because he was echoing. Right? You guys don't see anything, right?
No. Just the hexagons.
That stinks, man. Because I can't bring it up now. I knew it was going to start getting like this, right? But just kind of off, like I said, kind of off the top of my head, so I can, like I said, explain some of this stuff. It is getting better, right? Like there's a tool center now, a claw hub, where you can go, and then even too, they have ones where you can scan them to make sure that it's legit, right? Because that's what people were doing. Where you seen that they were, putting them in a tool in Openclaw, and it was all filled with just garbage, man, right? Like even like you said, Sal, it's crazy. The code will look exactly like what it's supposed to, and it has this weird squiggly line, and it's bad, right? It's bad, and it's gonna infect
yeah,
your
it's like if
system.
you don't have that, we have an open and the close, and if you put an extra close, it screws up the whole entire thing. And you got to go through every single thing to figure out where it is. So bad.
And that's another thing I'm learning. Look, set it up, give it one lane, right? Do not go, okay, it's going to do some blogging over here, then we're going to do some marketing over here. Give it one lane.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's still like not we'll say toddler, right? It still needs to learn, right? Learn those things. Get that dialed in, and then move on to the next type thing, right? Where it's learning and absorbing this type of information. Because once you get it locked in, that's what I'm saying. It's amazing, it's powerful, and I get it. People waiting, but I mean, I want to be on this thing. I want to be on it and getting some things deployed. And then I got this other thing called Claude Talk, and it will give Sarge a voice, right? And look, it's going to have its own phone number, right? Any of us can call him. We're going to be definitely doing that.
Oh,
right?
I'm not calling him because I don't want him having my number.
Hey, he's gonna see you on here, Sal. He'll figure it out.
I'm gonna call him from the Rotary.
Rotary. That's right. Yes, one of the bricks.
Call him from something you can't figure out.
Mini AI Ray isn't live yet. He is alive. He is alive, bro. And yes, he's rooting around. I don't know what he's doing over here, but. Yes,
he's already infected, Ray.
It could be.
He's already infected.
It could be. You guys say we've done this for like 5 years, man, and I really never had this issue. It is.
Why are you currently wearing an elf hat? I'm not.
Yes. But don't run. And I already said this too, but don't run everything through the best model. Anybody starting this up, use the cheapest. And I used Kimi. Like I said, it's Kimi 2 point something like that. You'll see it in the list when you're setting it up. Have you got that far? You ever did that part yet, Sal? Where you saw all the models? No? Okay. It's all right. But yeah, once you get that, it walks you through, right? Like
Sal didn't press the button yet. She's afraid.
That's right. She's just pasting stuff in there and checking it out.
She's waiting for you to make all the mistakes.
Yeah, I haven't went on to the Claude page yet. Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Once I sent you that article about all the the scammy stuff that was going on, yeah, I didn't touch it.
Well, again, that's why I did the safe route. And look, it doesn't matter whatever happens over there. These people, or at least what I'm using the AI models, they do not care about AI. So if they get their AI model burnt, they get burnt. They don't care. Yeah. But the other thing is your agent, it needs rules, and a lot of rules. This is what you need to work on, like what you're saying. So I'll just start working on the security, what you want to give it access to, what you even wanted to kind of start on. All of that. It needs context. It does make weird decisions, right? And I'm just getting started. Like I said, my buddy's been telling me, again, think of it like a little baby. So it makes crazy decisions. It does not know. Okay, that's kind of the point. You got to respect syntax, no matter what you are coding in. Syntax are rules, not suggestions. Thank you, GW Rich. Right on. Yes, I mean, like I said, you'll deal with a lot of these MD files, and like I said, that's kind of the other big kind of low or the problem what a lot of people are complaining about is the memory, right? Because it does wipe, and now you heard that, right, Sal? It just starts over. Very frustrating for a lot of people because look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You just spent maybe $30 in all your tokens, and it's using the APIs, and then it forgets everything. You see what I'm saying?
And then you got to spend the $30 the next day again.
Guess how much I spent. Just to get example, how much I spent?
150.
What do you think, Sal?
Double that.
15 cents. Okay. Yes, Kimmy.
Oh, that's it? On everything you've done so far?
Everything I've done so far. Yeah.
Wow.
Use the lower models to set it up. Okay. That's what I'm saying. People are starting like, look, I was even saying it with my buddy. I was like, look, I want the Mac Daddy. I want the best, right? And it looks good. We talked about it. It's like, no, right? You're setting it up. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to make all kinds of mistakes. Use the dumb models, right? For now. And that's it. We're at 15 cents. Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make it more difficult using those models because they're not as
no, I don't think so. I don't, because they're very capable, Sal. It's not like this is not, but we're doing low end stuff, right? We're just setting up memory, setting up security file. I'm not asking it to go out and build a marketing funnel, right? That then build the website and the e-commerce site, and I'm not even saying might probably not even advanced, right? I'm just saying it's not doing that. It's just setting up files, texting back and forth to you, right? These other ones, this Kimmy stuff, very capable to do that. Yeah. So,
okay.
That's the kind of the best thing I got out of it, right? Yeah, and even too, you heard people talking about on X, working on it. Let it work overnight, right? And then it's doing all this stuff. No. You give it structured things, right? And then in the morning when you're there, it can give you the report, like say for my YouTube stuff, all of this kind of stuff. You should be there, right, at this thing. It's not going to pull out a full enterprise system overnight. These guys are crazy that are talking about like this, right? It's not that. It's not even near that. So yeah. It's kind of so, but I am very like I said, looking with Claude, and it's the Opus 4.6 and all that very advanced, cool stuff. Why wouldn't you build some things over there and then use this for more traffic and marketing type stuff, right? Because that's the way I'm starting to think of this thing, right? I wrote noodling, and my autocorrected Migfin. Yes, well, it's close. It's close. See. So my AI is talking to your AI, and he's making you do some firefirkin stuff, man. Right?
Yeah, Migfinin.
Yeah, Migfinin. And then the other thing too, models matter more than anything. Yeah. We don't. That's what I was just talking about, right? It's okay to use different models, for easier things. Yeah, and look, that like you starting it, setting it up. I wish I could share it, but I just can't. You're not bad at this, Sal. I'm not bad at this, right? This is genuinely hard. This is not some simple thing, okay? But that's good because we're in, the pioneering stage. We're just kind of doing this. There's only like 150,000 of us, right? This will be something, like I said, massive. I don't know if it's Openclaw, but this is what we talked about, this agentic stuff. It's good that we're learning this, but yeah, don't get all frustrated and crazy that you didn't build a full-on app overnight and that you're not making $100,000 a month. Yeah, this is hard stuff. So just saying, get you kind of your mind right. But it's going to be fun. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with this. Hopefully we'll be sharing, right? And I didn't even get to well, you saw the thumbnail, but that is going to be Sarge. I made him a little, right now he's just a little basic training. Yeah, but as he progresses, because I already told him, as you progress, bro, I will give you better rank. Right, you get major, you become a major, maybe you'll become a colonel one day, right? Maybe one day you'll be a general, and it's fun, right? He got it. You tell it to have a sense of humor. I'm all about like giving it just kind of military stuff. But look, that's what I'm saying. We'll have fun with this, and it's going to be a kind of a group thing here. Is there a super janky model that is cheap? I just said comfy. It's 15 cents, bro.
Comfy, you could get the 5-cent version. It's the Raggedy Andy one.
He said, "Hey, you sound like that Chris Rock. How much for an order of ribs? Right? Just give me one rib.
How much for just one rib?
How much for one rib?" Crazy. Base elements are the best to start with. If you learn on manual, automatics are easier. It does not work the other way. 1,000%. Right on, GW Rich. Excellent stuff. Because it is. I mean, that's kind of what we're all, in the process right now too. Just learning the base layer. So, but we'll be ahead. We'll be ahead of the mob, right? But the mob, I'm looking forward to. Imagine how much we're going to be doing too with the mob with this, right? Just saying, we're going to be. I saw it. I saw Apex talking about it with the recruiting. I'm ready for some recruiting. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun.
But we don't even know what it's gonna look like when it comes back on, right?
Well, I'm like assuming, like I said, I told you I've been doing it for like what we were saying, probably over a year and 3 months. It's done this, yeah, and then every time it comes back, better, right? It does, but I'm here for it. But while we're doing this is the most advanced technology in the world. I'm gonna learn this. We're gonna do some cool things. I don't know, Bappy. I don't know if you've been talking to Snoopy, but that's another thing, right?
Well, we haven't yet, but we probably need to pull together a call here soon and just figure out who's got to do what.
Yeah,
so that you can do your part of it.
It is, because this could automate something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
I
just want to leverage you, like,
and Sal, what we're talking about. It is. It's we have some good kind of puts and calls, stuff like that, doing this kind of stuff, and it's working pretty well. And
look at Cump's comment.
I want to start out with the Steam engine model that has me questions. Yeah, well, you can, Comfy.
Comfy wants Thomas to train.
Use that pie thing, the thing that looks like a little, like the Star Trek Beam Me Up thing. Use that pie thing where you just
Star Tech. Yes,
Motorola
Star Tech. That's the phone Comfy's going to be using.
He got a flip phone. For Openclaw. Yeah,
he said he got a 10-foot cord so he can go walk around the room a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying for real, everybody. I have a good full week of training this thing. I'm gonna take it very seriously and learn this stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on. That's why I'll be busy doing things. But it's for all. I mean, like I said, really is for all of us. That's kind of what the whole. Like I said, it's awesome about having a community. We can all do cool things. Like Sal, you want to learn. You'll have another type of Openclaw builder. We have another one. Most of y'all know. And you'll know, right? We have another Openclaw builder. The more we get around, right, we'll be able to do some cool stuff, right? And just kind of whatever we want, and that's what I'm looking to do. And should be fun. Should be fun. Let me bring this down. Oh, we're already down. I never shared. You guys have anything before we go?
No, I don't got anything.
No.
Ray, are you going to jump into space, or are you going to work on this thing?
I really want to work on this, but
yeah,
I mean, if Sal or Snoopy, I haven't seen Snoopy, but if they want me to open it, I can be in there for a little bit, but then I'm off. But if not, it's Friday, and I'm like I said, I'm trying to build this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Sal, I don't know how to do that. So if you need me to be a co-host, I could do that. I just don't know.
Well, if she doesn't either, that's fine. You're good.
Okay.
You got things too, Sal? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, I just gotta make Rocco dinner, but I mean, I'm good for a little while.
Oh, good. We'll see. I'll reach out to Snoopy too, but just so know everybody, because like I wish I could even pull my screen over here because it's there now. Hold on.
Can you just point the camera at it, right?
Not really. You would be amazed. I have a cable that's hanging all through the house. It goes out the living room. It looks crazy around here right now. It is.
That's all right.
All my stuff that I've been doing.
It's all piled up right there.
It's piled up. Got piles of all kinds of stuff.
That's right.
It's crazy. I want dinner too, Sal. That's right. GW Rich.
I'm making some dinner.
There you go. I love it. But appreciate everybody for hanging out, right? But we're getting rocking and rolling. And look, as this new crazy agentic error spins up, we're right here doing it. Yeah. It is funny that this thing that's been available because it's free. That's what's crazy too, man. It is free, other than all of the Mac and all that, right? But you can do it on clouds and all that. But we'll have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's all fun and games. Until
Wait, are you gonna open? I'm sorry. Are you gonna open a space, or did you want me to open a space?
No, I'll open it if you guys want, right?
Okay.
If not, but you can. But I'm just saying what Snoopy
Well,
told
no,
me.
I didn't know if you would.
Yeah, no. What he told me. Go ahead. When I open it,
I was gonna say.
Sal, you been drinking? What do we got going on? Can you share?
That's right.
Maybe a little. No, I'm only kidding. No, I wouldn't. I would actually love a drink right now, but no, I just wasn't sure because I know you said that you were busy, so I don't mind opening one.
Okay. Okay. All good.
I just want to know before
if you need a co-host, I'll do that. Or I'm sure they're comfy at night. I'll go in. So whatever, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. So
I just don't know how to open the space. I never did that.
You want me to open a space, right? You can maybe come in co-host for a little bit, and then that way there you can kind of bounce or do your thing.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't have to be focused on the space.
1000%. That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah, I just need like 5 minutes.
No worries. Yeah, take your time. And then just hit me. You know how I send you the link. Just I guess when you open it. Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. No, I appreciate you, Sal. And like I said, everybody, we'll be able to share this stuff. Hopefully next week I'll have the voice because, like I said, it's gonna be fun, man. That's gonna be crazy. The guy, I gave him a sense of humor. He's a clown, right? So it's good, right? But he gets serious. That's what's funny too. When that's what I mean by giving it its context. When we're really working, he'll tighten up. Right. And he's like, "What's up, boss?" Right. And then it's a whole different person. Right.
Ray, I want you to give him an Irish accent. So half the time we don't know what the hell he's saying.
Yeah, boy.
I have one in my Discord that had a Boston accent, but it was way too strong. He was like ridiculously out of control.
I want a Jamaican one. Hey, right, boy.
Irie.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be good. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. But thanks, Sal, hanging out, and I'll jump over there. Pappy, appreciate you, brother. Everybody watching, happy Friday. Appreciate you. Right? Thanks for joining us. And
smash the like button. Yeah, share the space.
Smash it up. All right. Have a great one.
All right. I'll see you guys in like 5-10 minutes.
All right.
Later.
Still want strange cities. Steam turn night to day. Not cold as sparks of jeans. Light a fast away, digital dreams take shape. Valley moves at the speed of thought. Robots blurring our footsteps, building what we taught. Same old world, new codes in the street. Value move faster than words when we speak. They say, slow down, night. This ain't a phase. Whole new barrel loading. Watch the screen change. Don't fight the rising current. Learn the shape of the swell. Your roots are creative. Pick a lane and just excel.